This is the real-life adventures of 3 boys, 3 girls from 4 countries, working with the orphans in Romania, the railways of India, sheep farm in Iceland and cod picking in Louisiana. This is TREX 2.
It's the morning after the night before. The team got friendly with some local high school students and managed to find dates for the homecoming, but all did not go as planned. Except for Sean, who looks like the cat that got the cream.
I think we're a bit Tina Bopper-ish. It was alright, but it just wasn't really our thing.
I think the boys enjoyed it.
We still like dancing and had a good time, but it's like I'm going back to school, which it is.
I mean, I know I'm only 17, but it's like, you know, it's a bit high school.
The whole thing was a bit young. Everything was just like, I'm 12 again.
I was with Vanessa when I walked in, and then as soon as I went inside on the dance floor, it just all went to pop. Dancing with everyone else. I was dancing with their 2 dates instead of mine. She just like wandered off and that. I just got down with it, so to speak. Adam's and Oz's date. Oz's date was the right one. She was proper all over. She ripped the dress as well, which is pretty bad.
I went in with a girl called Ashley. She was the nicest one out of all the dates the guys had. She was really, really wild. It was just like full on instantly. I was like, whoa.
Oz, were you actually dancing with your date?
Nothing really happened. I never got like a snog or anything like that, but I left that to Sean, didn't I?
Them girls were just a bit ravenous. They were kind of just a bit wanting anything, I think.
Sean was just going after everybody's date.
No, I wasn't.
You so were, Sean.
Oh, please.
Talk crap. You so were. That was it, basically. Sean just got off with everybody's date.
Sean was just like Mr. Ladies Man, talking to every girl.
You were well grinding them birds.
They were grinding me. I didn't know what happened with that. I was just dancing with one person and then all of a sudden another 2 people joined in. Like getting sandwiched.
Yeah, I got the same thing.
Yeah.
Have you the feeling?
Yep. I think I was a bit more than the film. I think I was their bitch. The way I was being treated. Yeah, I enjoyed myself.
This is Donnie, he's my date for tonight.
Can I be honest, girls?
Yes.
Right, Lucy's looks really nice, but you get him on the dance floor and he's well sweaty, like drenched. He's manky.
So that kind of put an end to
and
that
a bit
one.
touchy-feely.
Yeah.
This is Russ. No, it was fair enough, he was nice to me. Well, what happened was, he asked me to dance, I said no, and then he went off with some bint for the rest of the night. I was snogging her.
This is Scott, and he's my date for the homecoming dance. Sorry.
No, he was right. He's a laugh. But I don't know. He's a bit dear if you ask me.
So what happened then? It all came to an end.
I don't know where she was. Sean had a last, and I don't know where he left her, lying in a gutter somewhere. I couldn't care less. Sean's a male slut, so.
I had a good night. It's not the sort of dance thing I'd go to, but you just gotta make the most of it while you're there. Got to. I wasn't gonna sit on the bench all night.
It's our last day. And we're all sad. Except for Adam, who's happy. Because he wants to go home.
Romania was my least favourite place because it was just the orphanage and that.
That was the least favourite. It's just that it's not that I didn't like the work there. I mean, well, it was hard work, but it's just something I wouldn't like to go back and do again.
I didn't like seeing the way the orphans were treated, and the smell played another big factor in it as well.
Just the state the country's in, it's just hard. You can't really say, oh, it's a nice place, it's enjoyable.
I did cry on the first day. They'd wake up tied to the bed, and they'd go to sleep tied to the bed. So it was like just their life, really. It's like if they got smacked around, it was they thought it was all right. That was how they're supposed to be.
I really enjoyed India, it was good. It's a nice place. It was a bit mucky and a bit smelly and beggars and transvestites and all that. But that's what makes it India.
I don't know, I really liked it there. The weather was nice and there was nice food and things like that, and the work was quite good.
And it was really good, except for the heat.
You couldn't handle the heat at all. It was just like sweltering. As soon as you stepped outside, you had to go back in. It was like too hot.
Oh, the sweat in my eye. The people there as well, because they're all talking Indian and things like that, you think, what the hell are you saying? You can never understand them or know what they're doing.
This is sheep farming in Iceland.
15,000 sheep farming, sticking them in a pen and then just shoving them off into their different pens and saying, there you go, that's yours, Mr. Farmer.
It was quite boring. I mean, after just sorted out sheep and that, there was nothing else to do. And I was stuck with Sean and we weren't really getting on.
You were covered in all day and being picked on by sheep, and it just wasn't that good.
I enjoyed it. It's like I've never done farming before. It was just a good experience.
Louisiana, which is my favourite country.
It's like the people here are so friendly.
Living in basically, but it's been alright. We've got used to it now. Gumbo, like, it takes 4 hours to cook, and the end result is it tastes like as well. But you have to be polite, don't you? Like, yeah, it's really nice.
It's just, we've all got really close and it's really good.
We're all like with each other 24/7. We can just talk about anything and everything now. It's like we're all getting close, and now it's coming to the end. Everyone's going to be a bit upset because like we've all gelled.
Ow! Oh, I don't want to do this anymore.
Before they make their way home, they're going to try and track down some alligators. but I'm not sure they'll know what to do if they find one.
Leave it alone there.
Leave it alone.
This massive T-Rex has come out. Eat someone.
Oh, I'm starting to itch. Oh,
Where?
no, but what? Does anybody know what to do if I get bitten? With the ear and there's more.
Can we go back? Oh
Dead
my
stuff.
God. Oh, I'm scared.
I'm really feeling quite itchy.
Carry on.
Get what from?
Oh, get off me.
Where are we supposed to be going?
Anywhere.
Back to the car. There. See there. Oh, there is a car.
Is there?
That way. Well, the kind of way.
Go along with an alley up here.
No.
Not in this. So.
Well, where didn't they stay near water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we not find a bit
Where's
of
the
water?
water?
Yeah.
On the other side, isn't it? Let's get logical.
We're going round in circles or something. Sash! You're going the wrong way. This isn't where we came. I'm getting annoyed now.
Oh my God! This is too low. We're sinking.
First impressions of Rachel was small, sweet. She looks innocent. She's a little flower, and you didn't want to get on the wrong side of her just in case you hurt her or something.
I liked her from the start, and I still really like her. She's really friendly. I really like her. I can't say anything bad about her.
We've got on really well. She's been like a really good mate to me throughout this trip.
Good looking. I still think about her the same way as I couldn't say anything bad about her.
John, if we come over, can you just see how much she's thinking?
If Sasha speaks, then everybody listens. Which is good that she's like one of my closest friends, because if I want something doing and they're not listening to me, then I'll just go, Sasha, will you tell them? And it gets done.
First impressions was like very tall, 6 foot, well built for a young woman, and it's like, I'm liking this very much.
She stands her ground and she's not scared to say what she feels, which is a good thing. But in a way, it can land on a bit of trouble sometimes, because the way she's so blunt about stuff that it can hurt people's feelings.
It seems like 1 minute you're bitching about us behind our backs, the next minute you want to be our friends. That's well two-faced and hypocritical, if you ask me as well.
Since the beginning, I thought I wasn't gonna get on with her too much, but I found that I can really relate to her. She laughs at my jokes and things like that, and I think that's really cool.
Lana Lorraine McLean. You are a right tube.
Even in London, she kept herself to herself and didn't try and fit in. And then in Romania, she just turned into a right stupid bitch.
That she wasn't to the high standards of what the other 2 girls were, well, the other 3 girls were. She wasn't that good looking, and she felt she couldn't compete.
Right. Careful.
We're sinking! And then Lucy joined us in Iceland, and she's lovely. I mean, I didn't think I'd get on well with her because we'd all bonded as a group beforehand, and I didn't think, if Lucy come in, might be a bit funny. But she's fitting really well, and we've all made her feel welcome, and I'm glad she came. It would have been good to have her here from the beginning.
She's funny and she's really pretty, but she doesn't realise it. Like Sean really likes her, but it don't make a difference.
She's really, really easy to get on with, and she can be quite weird at times, but it's all in good fun.
Ozzy. Right, Ozzy was really, really quiet to start with, and you barely got a word out of him until you lot had gone, and then he'd probably open up a bit. And then now, he's well cheeky, he gets a bit leery at times and all.
Ozzy's really nice, I really like him. He was quiet at first, and but then when he starts to get to know you, he's more friendly and stuff.
He's just too laid back. I mean, we need someone laid back in the group that's just chill out, okay? Just take it easy. And Oz is the guy for that.
Hang on, mate, just going into...
Adam, I wouldn't really hang around with him, but he's okay.
I don't feel I've really got to know him this whole trip. I mean, I think we joke around and we talk and stuff like that, but it's just, there's something there that's just not right.
He's sort of drifted himself off a bit from the group. And I don't know, I think he just wants to go home now. He's had enough of it all.
From day one, it was like me and Adam, and Oz went with the girls. And me and Adam from the beginning's like we got on sort of thing, because we've got like both the same interests. Yeah. You need to turn it around. So.
Mr. Sean, he's pretty cool. No, he's really cool. No, I right from the beginning at the interview, I was talking to Sean most of the time, and I got on with Sean, and I thought we'd get on through this, and we have, which is, I'm really glad for that.
Me and Sean got on really well in Romania, in India, and then in Iceland things went a bit pear-shaped, to say the least. I don't know, everything he'd done annoyed me, and I just felt like saying it to him, so I did. I don't think so, somehow, he might did. And I must admit, probably it was a bitch for me, but we apologise now, we've made up now, and everything's right between us.
If somebody's going to break something like the coffee pot, it's going to be Sean. If somebody's going to say something silly, it's going to be Sean. But that's what makes him so funny.
I mean, it's nothing that I haven't said to him before that he's been stupid, but that's what makes him him.
He's really nice, and he's been really nice to me. But it's like, it's getting a bit weird, because he's like getting really serious and saying that he really likes me and stuff.
What can I say about Lucy? She's fantastic. She's a good looking girl, good personality, she's great to get on with.
So I'm kind of glad that we're leaving it now, because it's kind of uncomfortable.
As soon as we came to America, and it's like, I saw, like, we're all together, and like I saw Lucy, and it was like, I'm liking what I see.
Oh God, how embarrassing.
Last night, I just like wanted to take her in the next room away from the other TREX and just like tell her how I feel, sort of thing.
He was kind of like wanting to confess his undying love for her, I think.
I just wanted to say how much I liked her, and I think she's dare I say it, the prettiest girl there. And
But he was just sat in there for about half an hour waiting for it. She was going, I'm not going in, I don't want to go in.
I don't know if she feels the same, but she may like me in a way.
I don't know, I don't like him like that. He's a bit of a player, and he fancies anything in the skirt, so I don't really feel that special.
I put myself across as a male slut, sort of thing, and it's like, I don't know why I do it, that's just me.
Is there enough of you to go around though?
There's plenty of me to go around.
It's time to say goodbye to their hosts, the Tanners. With a big final spread laid on, the team have made quite an impression here.
No, that's chicken tetrazzini. That's the chicken tetrazzini. Chicken. It's chicken and noodles. Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go. Yeah, it's not really that different. I mean, I have this stuff all the time, but it's nice. I don't know.
This is probably the best.
They've been a pleasure, and they've learned quickly. Very bright.
It's a very good group of girls and boys. They all are different, yet they're all very nice, and they all work super together. But they're all a little different. Everyone has a little different flair about them. Thank you for coming. We've enjoyed having y'all.
I feel a hell of a lot more confident in myself. I feel I can do more things. I mean, throughout like the work, I've had so many people saying, well done, you're a good hard worker, and that's just given me the confidence just to go out and get on and do it.
No, I don't think I've changed really. I mean, still me, I'm like bossy, loud and all the rest of it, but that's about it.
You realise how lucky you are when you've seen a lot of bad stuff. Just makes you a lot stronger and a lot more confident.
I'm a bit more independent now, bit more confidence in myself that I can like handle things.
It's just been a really good experience and I'm really glad I've done it, but I wouldn't do it again.
It hasn't been a holiday, it has been work, and I've really enjoyed it. And I'd love to do it again. I wouldn't think twice about doing it. I'd pack my bags within a day.
I'm so pleased you picked me. I've really, really enjoyed it all. And I love everybody. All the checkers. Brill.
I just feel so sorry for him.
Cheers, Testa. Hey?
Hey, elbow.
Ah, it's caught me.
That is rancid.
I'm on an elephant. Finding the sheep, gathering the sheep.
Lovely. Bit of a hair.
I'm looking to write down the prices, but nobody's listening to me, so I'm not writing it down anymore.
I'm sorry, okay, if I mess this up.
You will be.
It's the end of a long road travelled. For Sasha, Adam, Oz, Rachel, Sean and Lucy, the images and experiences of this trip will stay with them always. The work they have experienced, the friendships they have forged and the cultures they have tasted may change the direction they want to take in life. Though they might think twice before travelling the world again, the sun sets for the last time on TREX.